Good evening and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Natasha. I'm 29, living in London in the UK, and here I share a daily video just voicing my thoughts out loud, completely uncut, unhinged. I don't know how to edit videos yet. So yeah, I don't have a filter, I just say whatever comes to my mind. The topic that's been on my mind today is why I hate dating apps, because I have been off the dating market now for about a year, and I'm pretty terrified. I downloaded the apps again. I've decided to get back into it, and then I download the apps and I watch. I'm so tired, so it's a really good time for me to run. I'm really tired. I had a really long day. I won't go into it, but this has been on my mind because I do want to get back into dating, but I'm just traumatized by all the dating in the past that I've done on the apps. And I was just thinking to myself, is there a new way? I'm sure there must be a modern way of dating. I feel like using the apps is so last year, like it's quite outdated. We've been using the apps to date for so long. I'm sure there must be a new way to meet people. We have AI, who I'm sure they can come up with something so that we can find our ideal partners. I'm sure about it, because the apps, I feel like it's not just me that's feeling this way about the apps. I think at first they were really cool, and it was a really, like, you know, it was a new tech movement and it was exciting and it was fun. But as you can probably tell, I've never had any success on using dating apps. So now I'm going to tell you the reasons why I hate the dating apps. And I did go on my Hinge and I went through all past messages, and I was gonna extract some of the cringe messages, but when I read through them, most of the men had really good banter, and I don't think there's actually anything wrong with the chat. I think it's just the whole thing in general that gives me that, I don't want to say ick, but it does make me feel a bit icky, just the thought of going on an app to find someone and the swiping. And I've never had a successful relationship using the apps. I have had long-term relationships, but it's always been because I met them in person through friends. Yeah, mainly at parties or through friends. So yeah, I'm a bit scared because I do want to find someone. I really do. I'm really happy being single. I honestly am truly happy being single, but I do want to start a family. And the clock is ticking. I don't want to be that 30-year-old that's like, must find a man and have a baby. But I want to give a shot at finding someone that also wants to start a family, because in 10 years' time, that might not be an option for me. And I don't want to freeze my eggs, because I gave an egg donation and the whole process is just disgusting. I don't like it. I don't like the whole injecting hormones into me so the eggs swell and then they scrape them out of the ovaries. I cannot do that again. I knew. So it's gonna be natural. Anyway, back to dating. So yeah, I've had no success on the apps. I've been on lots of dates, probably hundreds of dates on the apps. I've been successful in getting into bed with people off the apps, but I haven't had successful relationships. I've had successful situationships that have broken my heart, but I haven't had successful relationships. Haven't found anyone that, you know, did it for me and I did it for them. It's always been one way or the other. So first of all, I feel like most men on the apps, they just want sex. I think a lot of women can agree that men will take you on a date, try and get you drunk, try and take you back home, or, because I'm in London, they get even cheekier. The ones with nice apartments will just, even before asking anything about me, they'll just say, I can send my address is da da da. I can send an Uber if you want to come round and watch a movie. Because I'm going to go round and watch a movie with a guy that I've never met, never even spoken to. Just pops up on an app and he thinks that because he's got a nice apartment in Battersea, I'm going to jump straight in an Uber and go and have sex movie. Come on. But what concerns me is there must be girls doing that, because otherwise why would they think it's okay? It's really annoying. Then it's even more annoying going on a date that with somebody that when you get there you're not interested in them, and you've spent hours getting ready. You pay for an Uber there because you don't want your hair to fall out of place. You want to look stunning. You probably bought a new outfit. Talking about myself. I've probably bought a new outfit, done my makeup, spent all day prepping, getting in a good mood. I've probably made sure I've had enough sleep and just really got myself geared up for this date. I get there, no vibe, no attraction. In this day and age, we also have to split the bill. Well, I don't think we should have to, but it seems that's the thing now. I don't know. Please drop in the comments your thoughts on that, because I'm clueless on that. I honestly think the man should pay. It makes me feel sexier, for sure. Really gets me in the mood if the man pays. If we have to split the bill, it does make me cringe a little bit. Because I like a man to feel like a provider, at least. Like, I'm all for modern relationships, as in I would happily be a breadwinner and go out to work in a relationship and pay for both me and someone I'm in a relationship. But I think when you're dating, I feel like the man should definitely chase the woman. I'm not chasing any men, okay? The sperm chase the egg. The sperm goes into the egg. The egg does not chase the sperm. All of the sperms come swimming to get into the egg, and that's how dating should be. The woman being the egg and the sperm being, I'm sure you got that. I'm so done with today. I'm so done with dating, but I wanna be in a relationship one day. So yeah, zero success. All they want is sex. They don't read my profile. They only look at photos. They just flick through. Oh yeah, she looks good. I'm attracted to her. Boom, message. Let's meet up. They do not. I feel like the majority of men, please correct me if I'm wrong, men, but do not read the profile and do not really care what the woman does. And I don't think men really care anything about them. As long as she's attractive, they will shoot a message and try and have sex with her. That's what I think goes on. I don't think they care about education, where the woman lives, where she's from, what she enjoys, her culture, her religion. No, I think it's just, do you want to meet for drinks, get her drunk, have sex with her, and then, I don't know, see how things go. Oh, when they say, yeah, I'm just looking for casual and just see if it leads to something. Okay, I get that if you're 18, 20, 22 maybe. But what are these 30-year-olds wanting to go casual for? Like, by the time you want to settle down, you're gonna need a hip replacement. You're not gonna be cute. So I don't understand. I really just don't understand why people want to be casual, and I think they're just scared of commitment. I think the people who do that are scared of commitment because they obviously want to date, they obviously are looking for intimacy, and they're obviously looking for some form of partner, but I think they get scared when it gets too intimate because they don't love themselves enough. They can't be intimate with themselves, so They just jump around. And I've been there, I've done that as well. I was really scared of commitment and I was scared of getting hurt, so I just dated, just swipe, meet, ghost, and never really gave anyone a chance because I was too scared of being vulnerable. But now I'm not. I want to be cute. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, people on the apps pretending to be English when they're not. What is that about? I really don't understand that. On the apps it says they're from England or born in England, and then I get speaking to them and they're like, actually I'm from Romania. Or like one guy fully called himself Michael, said he was English on his dating profile. I went on a date with him. His name's Michał and he's Polish. Why couldn't you have told me that? Not that it matters, but obviously if you're gonna lie, then girl's not gonna want to see you again if you straight up lying on your profile. I don't understand. Why would you lie about where you're from? Delusional. Yeah, the other thing is I don't drink anymore. So I feel like most men want to get the woman drunk to take her home to have sex. Now, I feel like that's going to be a problem when I tell people I don't drink. There's a huge drinking culture in the UK, and I feel like some people who have alcohol problems, speaking from experience because I'm an alcoholic in recovery, I used to go on dates just to get drunk and to make myself feel a bit better about my drinking because I was doing it with somebody else rather than drinking alone. So I would kind of use men just to get drunk with me, and I'd sleep with them as well. But I don't want that anymore. And yeah, I don't know if there's any good people on the apps that actually want relationships. I've tried Salt, the Christian dating app. Okay, it's quite nice that it's based on Christianity, but I really shouldn't be vain and think about the way people look, but they just don't seem like my kind of people. I've always been a Christian, but I'm a born again Christian. I've spent most of my life sinning and I've got a lot of experiences. So somebody who's been practicing Christianity their entire life, I think they'll think I'm a complete fruitcake. And I don't know if it'd be a match. And then but on the other side, on the other end, I couldn't be with somebody who doesn't believe in Jesus, doesn't go to church, and doesn't walk a Christian faith. So and then it gets even worse because the reborn Christians that I've spoken to, which were addicts mainly, they've gone out, done a bunch of drugs, found God, started going to church, turned their life around. Those guys are crazy. But so am I. So maybe that's what I need. But they're crazy. I had one of those guys I was talking to, and he told me I shouldn't be friends with gay people. Not gonna happen. I'm literally like Madonna in my circle. I'm Madonna. I love gays. I love gays. I kind of wonder if I should be gay. I do. I think lesbians look fabulous when they go out on a date together, all dressed up, looking amazing, taking pictures of each other, laughing, just having the best time. But you don't see that on male-female. And also gays, male gay dates, they just look fabulous and they look like they have so much fun. I just feel like heterosexuals are a bit serious. Maybe. What else? The small talk. I hate, as an autistic person, I can't deal with small talk at the best of times. I like deep, meaningful conversations, and I think guys can take that the wrong way on the first date. They might think I'm trauma dumping, or they might be scared by it, or I don't know, but I just can't help but say what's on my mind. So maybe that scares some men away. I can't hold back and just have small talk like, so how many brothers and sisters do you have? Where are you from? I'm like, what is your biggest regret? What is your biggest regret? Tell me what makes you cry. Tell me what hurt you the most in your past. No, I don't want to make my dates dark. As you can see, I really need help here. So if anyone has any tips for me, I'm gonna start taking dating seriously. And I'll be going on regular dates. And I will be documenting them here. So look out. What else? Yeah, it's just, I want to tell a story about one guy who I was quite into. So this was a couple of years ago, 3 years ago. I was doing dry Jan. So that's the longest time I'd ever been sober. I think I did a month. And then I went on dates sober for the first time ever, my first ever sober date. He had a couple of pints. I had some 0 alcohol gin and tonic, and the conversation was great. He was funny, attractive. I could just hug him now. Like, his face, his chubby cheeks is beautiful. Really good career, made a lot of money, really nice family, lived 10-minute walk from me. I leant forward at the end of the day, being sober, and I was like, so my place or yours? I couldn't believe myself. I didn't think I would do that sober, but I did do, and I do that sober. So now I'm definitely not gonna do that, because here's what happened. I went back to his, we had a few smokes, we had a lot of fun. Then a few days later we met up in the bar, had a lot of fun. It happened again the next week. We weren't really texting, it was more just like he'd call me when he was drunk, and I was always out anyway, so it's like, are you out? And I'm like, yeah babes, where are you? I'm coming, kind of situation. Then at the time I was working in an estate agent's near his house, and night before, I think he cancelled on me or something. He told me that he was going on a stag do. So I wasn't upset. I was like, whatever, I couldn't be arsed anyway. But I was sat in the estate agent's the morning after he said this to me. He walks past with a girl, hair in a messy bun, no makeup on, baggy t-shirt, like she was wearing it. They literally looked like she just stepped out of his bed. And they literally just, it was summer, so they just got out and walked on the street in what they were just wearing in bed. So I sent him a text saying, did you enjoy your lads' night last night? And he was like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I did a bit of stalking. He's then they got a full-on girlfriend, because he didn't share any pictures on his Instagram, but she was very much out there with, they were a couple. And this has happened a few times, and it's happened to friends as well. So there's guys out there that are hiding the fact that they're in a relationship on the apps. So I'm overwhelmed. I've had enough. I don't know whether I should try speed dating. I'd love to meet somebody organically. And I think how I do that is probably socializing with men, but I don't socialize with any men apart from my family. So I don't know. I run a female-only society where literally no men can come near us, which I love, but how am I going to meet a boyfriend there? I'm not. Work, as you can see from my last video, I never stay anywhere long enough, but also I have had work crushes and I've held back on making a move. Or, yeah, I've had lots of work crushes. And I either wait until I've left the company to get with them, or I just don't want to jeopardize or make anything awkward at work. And I'm scared of being rejected at work, especially because maybe I could get past that. Do you know what? If I see someone hot at work, I'm just going to tell them that I think they're hot. Starting from tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So why not? Why not? I'm going to do that. And speed dating, I'm going to try. We'll document that. Hinge, I don't know. I think there's some new apps out there. Hinge isn't doing it for me this time. I don't know why. I'm finding it really boring. Salt app, Christian dating app. Yeah, I'll give that another shot. I don't know if I could meet anyone at my church, because they all get married quite early, like 22, 23, 25 is probably old for a Christian to not be married, I reckon. So there's like really hot people at my church as well. So hot, honestly. That's not why I go, by the way. So I've been there 2 years and I haven't pulled a single guy. I could try that. Maybe I'll ask my pastor for help. Maybe. Anyway, if you have any ideas for me, please let me know. I'm embarking on a new dating journey. I downloaded the apps 2 days ago and I'm terrified and I just can't be bothered. So thank you for listening. I'm really tired, so I apologize if I've been a bit negative, but I love you and I'm so grateful that you came to listen to that. Good night.